Welcome back, everybody, to the Wholistic Me Podcast, a journey to finding wellness within. Today, we're diving into back pain, some body work techniques that you can do, and some of the reasons why you might be experiencing back pain. Let's get to it. This is episode 40, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. If you're new here and you're looking for a place to get holistic self-care tips, a little bit of intuitive insight, and a dive into the world of Chinese medicine, holistic self-care practices, and tools to help you find your wellness within and find the healing potential and unlock that healing potential that you hold inside, then I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification button so that you can stay tuned for all of our episodes. New episodes come out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Our Wednesday episode is a live episode either right here on YouTube or on Facebook. So I hope to see you there. To check out any of my services, which are all virtual at this time, we have acupressure, Reiki, wellness coaching, and private readings. You can go to my website, jessicabravo.com, to check out those services, book your session, and learn more. All right, so let's get to the topic of back pain. So, as some of you probably know, the back and the spine are a very important structure for our body, right? It helps to support us. It keeps us erect. And coming from the spine are nerves, right? We have the nerve roots leaving the spinal cord and feeding into the rest of the body. We have the dermatomes where sensation from the nerves may travel or do travel to the different areas of the body, and so we might feel referred pain for this reason as well. But what I want to talk about today, rather than the anatomical structure, and perhaps if there's interest, I will do more videos on the anatomy and structure of the spine and how it affects the rest of the body. What I want to talk about today is the spine and the connection to the internal organs and our emotions from a Chinese medicine perspective. So along the spine, on either side of the spine, is the bladder channel that we use within the world of acupuncture, okay? And the bladder channel actually starts in the inside corner of the eyes, and it works its way up the head, down the neck, down the either side of the spine, and then it actually starts back up again between a little bit closer to the shoulder blades on either side of the back or the spine, coming down parallel to that inner bladder line, and then it goes down the legs towards the outside, towards the back of the legs and down to the fifth toe. All right, so it is our longest acupuncture or meridian channel on the body, but there's a lot of significant points on that channel on the backside that will indicate to us that things can be going on within certain areas of the body, just as we would if we were looking at the dermatomes as well. But there's also a connection to the emotions. So we can actually work with this in two ways. We can use this as a feedback tool, right, to give us information from the body of what is going on. But then we can also use it as a way to treat the body as well as treat the mental, emotional, spiritual state of the person as well. So what this looks like is, as we move down the spine, we encounter at various levels the different organs that are related within the Chinese medicine system. And then on the outer bladder line, the parallel line that runs alongside that inner bladder line, we have the emotion that is connected to that organ system as well, from that 5-element perspective and from the looking at the Shen perspective as well within Chinese medicine. So we're looking at the sensitivity in those areas, right? Often, if a patient is on the table and they're having back pain in certain areas, I can make the connection to that organ system, or depending if their concerns are more emotional related, right? Then we can look at that outer bladder line as well, or work with both. And so, but I want to give you a tool to work at home and to do some body work on yourself. And I will show you a demonstration of that and walk you through it using a couple tennis balls. So, what we have as far as the relationship with the points is we have what's called the back shoe points. And it begins with the lung shoe points. So we have lung, pericardium, heart. Then we skip a few vertebrae and we're in line with the liver, gallbladder. Then the spleen, stomach, triple warmer, which is related to the three chambers that we find within the thorax. And that is followed by the kidney, back shoe points, large intestine, bladder, and small intestine. So you can see that we go through all of the major organ systems within these back shoe points. And so that's related to the energetic body as well as the physical organs themselves. And then if we're looking at the emotional states related to those, then we can look at that outer channel. All right, I'm going to do a follow-up video that's going to go further in depth on the emotional balance of these various channels and what it can relate to and how we can use these particular areas of our back in order to address these emotional concerns that we might be having. But I want to give you the tools to get started on working with your back in a safe and effective way that will allow you to loosen any kinks that you might be having in the areas that may be also affecting those specific areas within your body. So let's get to it. You can follow along in this portion of the video. So to begin this bodywork practice, you're going to need 2 tennis balls and an old sock. A tube sock is preferred as it will be long enough to hold both tennis balls as well as allow you to tie a knot in order to keep the tennis balls in place without them falling out. So slide the tennis balls down to the end like so, making sure to see if there is enough tension or space for those tennis balls to have a little give or separation, and then tie a knot on the end to keep them from sliding out. As you will see, the tennis balls should line up on either side of the spine and the gap will rest over your spine. You can use this against a wall. Allow yourself to place the tennis balls between your body and the wall, positioning the balls on either side of the spine. And you can slowly slide up and down, allowing yourself to create a massage effect with the tennis balls. If you find a spot that is sensitive or tender as you roll past it, pause and take a moment to breathe through that sensation and allow it to release. You can reposition the tennis balls as needed in order to reach the various areas along your back. Continue to do this so that you reach all of the areas along your spine, making sure to pause where necessary. If desired, you can give more attention to the areas in need by moving and transitioning to the floor, which we will do now. As you position yourself on the floor, you want to make sure to follow same steps. Align the tennis balls on either side of your spine so that your spine rests in the gap between. Find those areas that were sensitive before and allow yourself to rest with the weight of your body on those spots, making sure to keep your knees bent at about 90 degrees for comfort and support. Slide the tennis balls into whatever position is necessary along your spine. So if you need to move the tennis balls higher as you work your way up, or if you started towards the top, you can work your way down. In order to reach the upper back, you may reposition yourself and lay on the tennis balls to reach the upper back and shoulder area. All right, so there you have it. There is a quick tutorial on how to use the tennis balls to do some body work for yourself and begin the healing process for yourself. If you're feeling pain in certain areas of the body that you're not really understanding why, and you're having some back pain as well, some tension along the spine and the back, use this tool and listen to your body. All right, make the modifications and the adjustments as necessary and use this as a tool to begin to get in touch with what's going on. Feel where the sensations are traveling. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you found this super helpful. I would greatly appreciate that. And make sure to share it with somebody who might need some support in their healing journey as well as addressing some back pain. I want to take a moment real quick to remind you all that I have a wellness product called the Wellness Within deck, and it's the Anxiety and Stress Edition. This is the first edition of many to come, but this is going to be a full series to allow you to create your own wellness practices based on the principles or the 8 branches of classical Chinese medicine. All right, and I break it down into a simple to use deck where you can either intuitively pull just one or a handful of cards to use for a daily self-care routine or weekly routine, or follow along with the recommended combination of cards found in the guidebook. It's up to you, it's your journey, but I hope that this helps you create a deeper connection with your body, a deeper understanding of your body and what you need along your healing journey. And you can get this in my website, wellnesswithindex.com. And right now I have a special going on. Buy one, get one 20% off for the holidays. So you can get one for yourself as well as a loved one who is on that journey as well to find wellness within. Check it out. Now, if you want to see another video where I talk about the tools, my favorite tools for self-care and body work at home, check out this video right here. And if you're looking to just check out some of my other videos, then check out this playlist right down here. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Love you all. Until next time, stay well, my friends.